Daddy's Dungeon.
Daddy's what?
The fuck is Daddy's Dungeon?
Daddy's Dungeon.
Daddy's fucking dungeon.
All of you!
Daddy, chill.
What the hell is even that?
Mom's Negroni.
I'd love a fucking Negroni right now. Me neither. Actually, I've had it at Sushi Martini. Welcome back, everybody. 3, 2, 1. Welcome back. I'm just going for it. Fuck it. I'll have to find it. How you doing? Episode 66, Daddy's Dungeon. Welcome back, people. Missed you guys. Hello. Jose, how you doing?
Doing pretty good.
Yeah.
That Celsius looks pretty good, not gonna lie.
Actually, I'm gonna crack it open here pretty soon.
Not gonna lie, it looks pretty good.
Did you want to try it? You want to have first?
No.
First crisp drink?
No.
I think you want it.
No, I'm on
No caffeine?
no caffeine right now.
Oh, why didn't you just tell me that, bro? You said, I don't need that shot. I need that shit right now.
What are you talking about?
Earlier.
Oh, the Starbucks?
Yeah.
Oh, because I don't need all that fucking sugar and shit. I don't need that. Not because I didn't even think about the caffeine in the Starbucks. I thought about the sugar in it.
This is one of my favorite flavors. There's like one flavor, mango dragon fruit. Something, I think that's what it's called.
Mm-hmm.
That's my favorite flavor. They need to like sell that in its own case, like 12 packs, 18 packs at Costco or something.
See, I'm not a big fan of mango drinks, orange drinks, citrus drinks other than lemonade. Lemonade, grapefruit, I fuck with those.
I honestly picture you as a big orange juice type of guy.
Oh, I
really did.
I love orange juice.
But you just said you don't like orange drinks.
As far as like sodas, energy drinks, stuff like that.
My favorite is fucking mango. Anything with mango in it, I'll just...
Or even Arizona, the mucho mango?
I don't like that one either.
Never liked it.
Never liked that one.
Too sweet.
Way too sweet. I agree with you there. What's Cactus Cooler then? That's like an all-time elite soda.
That's orange.
That's fire.
That's orange, I believe.
I know we talked about it before, but I know Dr. Pepper's your number one, but you up there with Cactus Cooler?
Nah.
No?
Cactus Cooler can go fucking...
You're just a hater. You're just a hater.
I'm just a hater, I guess. No, I don't know what it is. Just, or even... Orange is the lowest on the totem pole as far as flavors go. Blue is first.
Okay.
Red is next. I know they're not flavors, but we identify these colors with fucking
I'm identifying
flavors.
them as Gatorade and Powerade right now, right?
We associate these colors with flavors.
I feel like we should associate this with Gatorade.
Okay.
We should do this on the Gatorade scale.
Okay.
Just regular old Gatorade. No, nothing fancy here. No zero. Just regular Gatorade.
My favorite, regular Gatorade, lemon lime.
I knew it. That's an elite one. The greenish or the yellow one?
That's the so the green one I believe you're talking about, that's lemon cucumber.
I don't like that one.
That's my second fave.
Oh my god, my second fave.
Yeah. So lemon lime is like the yellowish one,
I like
highlighter looking one.
It has to be cold though.
Yes.
That one cannot be warm.
Yes.
Other Gatorades you can drink warm. That one, hell no.
It's a sin to drink that warm.
It tastes terrible.
And not only does it taste terrible, but it's not thirst quenching. It's not doing what a Gatorade is supposed to do.
Quench your thirst.
Quench your thirst.
What was their slogan back in the day? It was something Quench because it had Quench over it. Like the OG bottles had Quench on it.
Quench your
Do
thirst.
you think that's what it was?
Probably. But it's not only, what's up with Hawaiian Fruit Punch, right? Hawaiian Fruit Punch.
I haven't had that in forever.
Why is it that Hawaiian Fruit Punch can never be at the desired cold temperature you want it? From my personal experience,
It's always warm.
it doesn't get cold. You can put as much ice as you want in there, it doesn't get cold.
I agree.
What's up with that?
Maybe that's a sign that we shouldn't be drinking that.
Probably.
Or you can make a slush out of it. Throw that hole in the freezer.
That'd be amazing too.
Throw that hole in the freezer for a good 30-40 minutes and then take it out.
They're also telling us that, you've mentioned it before, but all of a sudden aspartame can cause cancer, right?
Yeah.
I'm not going to stop drinking my Diet Coke.
Diet Coke.
So Coke Zero.
Yeah, we texted about it.
That.
And then I was like, you know what? I don't even remember the last time I had a soda. Besides that In-N-Out.
Why are you so worried about it?
Exactly. And I was like, you know what? I'm worried way too much about this shit.
Like, fuck that, man. It's only... I definitely drink a little more than you do. But even
moderation.
that, it's not... We don't even drink it a lot.
Moderation. That's
Absolutely.
Because I was reading... And people are like, oh yeah, this my mom loves this stuff. She lives by it. And then other people are like, oh, this fucking causes cancer and blah, blah, blah. But then you keep reading, like, there's like the read more, that's how much they typed. And I was like, yeah, she would drink like this much a day. It's like, of course you're fucking gonna die.
Of course you got cancer.
It's like you smoke 15 packs of cigarettes a month.
Hey man, I'll tell you what though.
Those are fire.
There's who knows what it is, but there's some people who will drive their body into the ground.
Yeah.
Do every worst possible thing to it, and they still alive. For example, I have a coworker of mine who is his, I believe it's his grandmother. She's 98, and to this day she still smokes 2 packs a day.
Holy shit. Well, there's like that 113-year-old lady in like Britain. She has a Dr. Pepper. She's like, that's what's keeping me alive.
Oh, probably.
One Dr. Pepper. See, but Dr. Pepper's elite, bro.
It's elite.
You don't hear anybody talking bad about Dr. Pepper.
That shit ain't causing cancer. Kidney stones maybe. Kidney stones maybe.
There's always this debate between Coke and Pepsi, but no one ever talks about Dr. Pepper.
You know why?
Because it's better.
Because
it's just better.
They already crowned it.
Yeah, exactly.
Why compare it to anything if
it's
it's
a
already
doctor.
crowned?
They're just Coke and Pepsi.
That's
this
right.
Is a Dr. Pepper.
You're 100% right.
Even Mr. Pibb. Nah, it's not the same. It ain't the same.
It's not the same.
Not the same. It's not. So I had like a deja vu moment of like a flashback. And I had it during the episode. You said, hey man, when's the last time you got sick? I was like, I haven't got sick in this long, but the last time you asked me that, I got sick the next day. Well, I've been fucking sick.
Yeah, you know what? I could hear it in your voice a little bit.
I've been sick.
How bad?
This morning was the worst, but it's going away. It's just slowly progressing more and more and more. And then today was like, oh my god, I'm gonna kill myself. And then, I don't know, it just went away. It's just like slowly going away, so it's getting there. And this happened last time. Just stop asking me.
Might have a voodoo doll of you in my closet or something.
Oh, dude. Just poking it with a stick. Just cut some of the fat off. I'm just like, oh, thank you, baby.
Dude, it's actually crazy. Do you believe in that type of stuff?
No.
Curses or anything like that?
No.
Bad luck?
No.
Nothing supernatural like that at all?
Oh, yeah. I might believe in curses. I just don't want to fucking, plague that on myself. See, but I feel like if curses were real, like, you would see that shit. You know?
I feel like it's so taboo, though, that it's only going to be for a specific type of person.
I feel like I'm like, oh, I'm gonna curse you, blah, 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 whatever. I feel like there's, like, steps to it. Like you see in movies, like, oh, you need this fucking baby's femur bone. And
put your pubes inside some stew or tea or something.
Exactly. And they gotta drink it, That's the curse. There's steps to there's levels.
Well, that's that midsummer type vibes.
Yeah. Right. That's what I think. That's why it's so hard.
I feel like it exists in Europe.
Oh, yeah, those fuckers are crazy over there.
I feel like it exists in Europe.
Your brother would know.
Maybe.
Speaking of your brother, welcome back. He's a hero.
Yeah, welcome back, soldier.
How do you feel? How was it?
How was picking him up?
Yeah.
Honestly, I was tired as fuck.
Were you? What time was it?
It was midnight, dude. I had already been asleep for probably 2 hours. I was groggy as shit. I was tired. I was ready to go to bed.
What airport?
Ontario, luckily.
Oh, they flew to Ontario.
No, he flew to Ontario.
He had a bunch of stops.
Yeah, he had a 10-hour layover.
Holy shit.
Salt Lake City, Utah.
He could have drove here in 10 hours.
Nah.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, well, not without a car, baby.
That's true. Probably would have been more expensive.
Not without a fucking car.
Did he pay for it?
Yeah.
Or they paid for it.
No, he paid for it. Well, it's his decision to take the leave. You know what I mean? It's his decision where he goes, when he goes. And
so he's not back permanently.
No,
or he is?
No. He's not back permanently. He's on leave for now for 30 days.
Oh, that's cool.
He's gonna go back, and he's actually signed up for another year.
Okay.
And then that'll be his Army career, as far as I know.
He just wants to spend time with the family right now.
Right now, yeah, and then end of the month, obviously, Sound and Fury.
Fire. I'm ready to see that tank just go to town, dude.
Yeah, I'm ready to see it too, because he is pretty fucking big.
I'm ready to see him go to town.
He's a thick boy.
He's big, dude.
He's a thick boy.
I feel like he's a crowd killer.
I went to the gym with him today.
How was it?
He's a thick boy.
Tank?
He's a tank.
He's looking
He's
heavy.
fucking strong.
Yeah, I bet he is.
He's
he looks
looking strong. His center of gravity is.
I just can't get over how tan he looks compared to you.
It's not tan. It's not tan.
It's just the skin.
He's just dark. He has a darker complexion than I do.
It always baffles me.
Where does it come from?
Where? Get a little poop on the way out? Just kind of meshed in?
See, that's something we've always said. So, so my mom shit on him on his way out. You know,
it happens. It's normal.
When I was younger, I had a lot of freckles. Right, my mom farted in my face and put fucking.
See, this is the curses we're talking about
paint
here.
splatter. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, yeah, I'm trying to see freckles. I don't really see many.
When I was younger, I used to have them a lot.
Some of them are still there.
And
for show.
He's saying he got the shitty end of the stick because he's not as tall as I am. But typically, when do you see the older brother being taller than the younger brother?
That's true. I'm taller than my brother.
Yeah, it's not that often. It's not that often. You might have a bigger wiener than I do, but nah, maybe not.
I feel like everyone has a bigger wiener than I do.
You're in micropeen territory?
Yeah, you can say that.
It's pretty intense.
What is a micropeen?
A micropenis.
What's the size?
A size?
Yeah.
Honestly, I feel like it's just the first segment of my pinky.
Is that a real fucking thing?
I've seen it before on Reddit. I've seen micropenis before on Reddit.
So, are those like incels type people?
I don't know. From stuff that I've seen, it seems like it would kind of be the dude's into humiliation.
Like on Reddit? You've seen it?
Or even in for example, like Euphoria. Did you ever watch it?
No.
There was a specific part where it was this bigger, heavier set girl, right? She was trying to start up like an OnlyFans type of thing. And she didn't really know how to interact with her audience, right?
Yeah.
But this one specific dude, he had a micro penis, right?
Nice.
And he liked to be humiliated.
Okay.
You have the smallest fucking cock I've ever seen. You're so pathetic.
Would he like dress up as like a dog?
No.
I feel like that's what they would do. Like, you know, dress up in an all-leather gimp suit.
No, he
Like
was
our listeners.
He was just a heavier set dude himself, older guy, and he was just. That was his stroke.
Different strokes for different folks.
Different strokes for different folks, man. If that gets them off, then I guess so.
Built different.
Yeah, built different.
Literally built different.
But yeah, dude, that's a common occurrence within female bodybuilders. You know.
Yeah. What percentage do you think female bodybuilders have micropenises?
Depends.
What's this?
What's their trend cycle looking like?
Exactly. How much male testosterone are we taking here?
What's their trend cycle looking like? That matters a lot.
It does. That does. I agree. That does matter.
Because to the female bodybuilders we've seen, they probably had bigger wieners than we do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For the amount of trend they were taking.
They fucked me, baby.
That's intense.
That's way intense. But getting off topic, dude. I saw this thing the other day. I'm sure you saw it. Frazzled Rip.
Say it again, I'm sorry?
Frazzled.rip.
Frazzled.rip. No, I've never heard of it.
Hillary Clinton? Hillary Clinton?
Hillary Clinton?
You didn't see it.
No.
This is great. Okay, hold on. It's not great. This is fucking terrible. This is terrible. But this is this is crazy. You know me and conspiracies and stuff.
Right.
So
only as of recently though. It's been as of late.
Oh yeah. It's stuff. The apocalypse is gonna happen soon. I can just feel it. Well, like I said, for the apocalypse to I can't even talk. Apocalypse to happen. Every eye or ear has had to have heard the name of Jesus Christ. That's in the Bible. So, all those people that like be shooting arrows and shit, they don't know Jesus Christ yet.
Shooting arrows.
There was like a guy who went over there to try to bring the Bible, and they killed his ass with arrows. They have no technology. They're still like in the Stone Age, basically.
Amish?
No, they're just like this weird ass tribe off the coast of India.
They only got arrows?
Yeah, and the only like technology they've ever seen was a boat that crashed up there like years ago.
Oh wow.
And this guy that they killed and ate.
Was it like a documentary type guy?
No, he was like a Christian dude. And he wanted them to hear it. I don't know why, he just decided to go over there.
He wanted to
by
spread
himself.
Wanted to spread the good word?
Yeah. And then when the military went to go over there to try to get him, they were shooting arrows at the helicopter. They just left because they already saw he was dead. Yeah.
No point.
But they're like one of the last civilizations that doesn't have technology yet. They're just stuck on this little island off the coast of India.
Man, and as soon as they get a touch of technology, they're fucked.
They're so fucked.
They're so fucked.
Right now they're living on their little island in the sea, probably living off the great fish. And then the second they see an iPhone, they're like, oh my god, porn. That's the first thing I'm gonna search up. If I was on the island, I'd try to whatever my native word is for sex, I'd search that up on that phone.
Really? You think so?
I'd want to know. How much incest do you think goes on there?
Tons, I bet.
Tons, dude.
Where's this off of? The Ivory Coast?
Coast of India.
Oh, Coast of India. Okay.
It's like, I think it's like 23 miles off the coast of the southwest part of India. Mm-hmm. It's a bigger island.
That's insane.
And you're not allowed to go within a certain range of it. Like, legit.
You would be like your younger self. Girl kissing girl. Boobs.
I'd be like,
Your YouTube search bar.
bunga bunga. You know, like caveman talk.
That would be the first thing you search up?
Probably.
Sex. Yeah. Mine would probably be Amazon.
Think about it, like when you were a kid, what was the first thing you searched on the computer besides like a video game?
Boobs. Girl kisses girl.
It's... Wow.
That was YouTube. I was on that shit. Girl kisses girl. Boobs. You know?
Playing with your micropene?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't know about it at that time. But every kid has gone through that. Mm-hmm. That's a character-defining moment.
That's character development.
It's character development. Not only that, because your little dumbass doesn't clear the browser history.
Oh,
You don't got a laptop by then. Well, most kids nowadays do. But at the time, I was using my parents' laptop.
They're like, Jose, why does it say boobs on here?
What did it say, guy kissing guy? What is this?
Yeah. Well, anyways, Frazzled.rip. Okay, it's Hillary Clinton and then one of her, like, secretaries.
Mm-hmm. Does she torrent movies on there or something?
Huh?
Does she torrent movies on there?
Torrent? No. It's on Reddit. It's all over Reddit. You should look this up after.
I should look it up.
It's, like, deep into Reddit. I think it's actually on the dark web now because it's really fucked up. But there's a lot of information on Reddit. So that secretary's ex-husband was actually a U.S. congressman. And the police confiscated his computer recently.
Why is that?
I have no idea why. I couldn't tell you. Well, they got his computer, ex-congressman, and they clicked on a folder that said life insurance. And in this folder shows Hillary Clinton and that guy's ex-wife raping a child, a girl, killing her, eating her insides, and then they take turns wearing her face.
Oh, wow.
And it's Hillary Clinton and that girl. And it's like, it was all over the internet.
Really?
Yeah.
How have I not heard of this?
It was on Twitter there for 6 minutes. He said, I'm leaving this up for 6 minutes and I'm taking it down. View at your own risk. Someone sent it to the chat, took a screenshot of the face. The face, they're just like this. It's Hillary Clinton in the back, and there's just a skull and no face, and the eyes are there. Just like, it's terrible. That's
So you have the screenshot?
I could find it if you really want to see it.
I'm sure it's on Reddit as well.
Yeah.
But, you know,
It's on my phone.
I'll get back to what you were saying now, but ever since that whole 600 tweet limit started, Twitter has been extremely dry and boring.
Oh, yeah. And then, so it gets even better to the Twitter thing. Is it Apple? Meta. Meta made Threads now. Exact copy of Twitter. Okay.
Are you on Meta?
Fuck no. Everyone says it sucks.
Really?
Yeah. So, Meta hired tons of ex-Twitter employees. And, I don't know who was, it's a lawyer. They said, we know that you hired a bunch of Twitter employees, and we know that they have access to our secret stuff, and that you are using it. And they're getting sued.
Wow.
Yeah. So this Zuck Elon is about to get real personal, dude.
Real personal, dude.
Elon's about to get hella money.
Hella money.
Because it's under X Corps, but that's Elon's company. And he's like, AKA Twitter. We know you stole it.
And Zuck's gonna have a vendetta.
It's like an exact copy. But the thing is, all I keep seeing on there, all I keep hearing is that Meta is just Twitter. Like, they're just taking tweets and just posting them on there. Just stay on Twitter. But they did it at the perfect time with the 600 limit.
Perfect time.
Perfect time. Everyone's like, oh, there's no limit on here.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you know how extremely addicted people are.
100%.
100%.
Because as soon as that 600 limit thing came about, I started seeing it on TV, news headlines, all that stuff. How people were jumping ship from Twitter looking for something else. And Meta being that one thing.
I was talking to our boy Lucid today about it. Not about it, but because he was like, "Oh yeah, dude, you can scroll past 100 tweets in a few minutes." He's like, "If I'm not interested, I'll just scroll right past it." He's like, "I'll scroll through 1,000 tweets in an hour, easy." And he was saying, he's like, "Yeah, it's like, if he doesn't notice, I'll be on Twitter a lot, and then I won't be on Twitter at all." He's like, "When there's good TV shows out, I'm barely on Twitter." He's like, "Well, there's fucking nothing out right now. Like, all there is like dumb reality TV shows, and I hate those." He's like, "I'm waiting for football to come back so I can start watching something."
Mm-hmm.
I know that makes sense. He's like, but I was telling Jake, all those people I interact with on Twitter, they're definitely gonna buy Twitter Plus, whatever it's called, Twitter Blue,
Premium stuff.
Just because it's just too much. But back to that Twitter frizzled rip.
Uh-huh.
Well, the police that opened that file, they committed suicide. The two cops that found that file and looked at it, they both committed suicide.
Yeah, all of a sudden committed suicide, huh? Probably got.
Probably.
What was their how'd they die?
I didn't see that. It just said that they committed suicide. But we know Hillary. We know how she is.
We know Hillary. So why? Damn.
That computer's probably gone already. So it's probably lost already.
It's probably evaporated by now. Or
Like, did we talk about that guy who had that Hunter Biden's laptop?
no.
There's like this viral video going around, like some congressman, they confiscated Hunter Biden's laptop. This is like a year ago. And they're interviewing whoever the head guy at the FBI is for technology, stuff like that. And he's like, "How could you lose this laptop with all this such and such information and blah, 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 blah." And he's like, "Who has it and this and that?" And then the guy's like, "Oh, we don't know who has it." And the guy was asking like all these like super hard questions. He's like, "Well, I have it." And he's like, "I have it right here." He's like, "How's that?" It's like, how the fuck did this guy get it if it's in the FBI, lockup?
Right.
How did that guy get it?
Well, bro, the FBI is
Shady.
the FBI is the government.
That guy's gotta be a double agent. Not like the congressman who had it. Whoever had that computer and gave it to him, definitely a double agent. So I'm like, "Hey, get that fucking computer out of there. No evidence today."
Yeah, he's definitely like an Ombu Black Ops or something.
Something. But you see like Hunter Biden like doing cocaine in front of a girl during a White House meeting? Do you see that one?
No, I didn't see that either.
It's like Hunter Biden, Joe Biden, and then whatever his wife's name is. I don't
Jill
know.
Biden.
Jill? Classic white name.
Jill, Joe, and Hunter. It's as white as it gets.
Well, he's already known for like doing meth and stuff, crack pipe and everything.
Right.
So he's sitting there, there's like a little girl standing there talking, and then Jill and Joe are looking the other way, and then Hunter Biden turns, and you see him kind of go like that, and just walk away. Just literally put a pinky to his nose, go like that, walk away. And everyone's like, did he just take a bump in front of a kid? And then just walk away during like a White House meeting?
Mm-hmm.
And then they found all this cocaine in the Oval Office during the 60s.
All of a sudden, they just find it.
My ass.
Man,
My
that
ass.
shit's been going on in there since
All those fuckers doing
that
cocaine.
building was erected.
Since whenever cocaine was invented, it's been in the White House for sure.
100%.
Bro, if you're a president and you're not on cocaine, you're not doing it right.
Down to the janitors, all the way to the president of the United States.
I'm telling you, dude, if our president's not doing cocaine, he's not doing it right. Because on cocaine, you'd be super uber focused.
But roids and cocaine, he'd be out.
Joe Biden's not on roids.
Definitely on roids. Gotta keep him alive somehow. He's fucking half dead.
Stem cell treatment?
They're pumping him with some type of fucking stimulant.
I hope so, because he's not even all there.
At this point, he's just a puppet on strings.
You saw he got up in the middle of a live interview on the news. They were in the middle of an interview. He just got up and said, "Okay, thank you," and just started walking away. And everyone's like, "Oh, he's a busy man." I was like, dude, he just got up in the middle of an interview like it was over.
He's got some crocheting to do.
He should. He should go to sleep already.
Fuck, man.
My God. But recently you saw on Twitter. It's a lot of Twitter talk today. I apologize, everyone, but it's just shit's going on right now. Matt Favola, Steamrolla, followed us.
Appreciate him.
I do. He's one of us. That's how he followed me a few days before. He tweeted something, and then Jake added me on it, and I put that GIF that says one of us, and he followed me, like right after that.
That's fire.
And then today I just commented on one of his things, like, that's dope. He fucking got someone in a chokehold. It was sick.
So, like, why is it that some people put so much weight on a follow or an unfollow? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I understand if you're trying to grow your brand and stuff like that, but it's like...
Because to me, a fan of, fighting, he's a great fighter. Followed me. I was like, that's fucking cool. You wouldn't think he'd just follow some random Joe Schmo. You think he'd just follow a bunch of fighters and people that he knows.
Right, but not only that. For example, like Brockhampton, right? Have you heard of them?
Yes.
They're super big
Yes.
boy band, right? Kevin Abstract in particular. He'll just go on Twitter, who wants a follow, right? And then he'll just be he's so liberal with his follows. Like, why?
How many people does he follow though?
Probably a gang of them.
See, but Matt Frivola has like 26,000 followers, was only following 3,000 people. Maybe his following means a little bit more to some people. Like me.
No, it definitely means a little bit more to some people. But what I'm trying to say is, it's so easy to just click.
I know it's easy, but they don't. Like look at Aljo. He would interact with me all the time on Twitter. I haven't seen any of his tweets lately. Is he okay? You okay, Aljo? I gotta go check after this.
No, we'll see.
But he would interact, never hit follow. He would agree with me on some stuff. Like, he's cool. But exactly like you said, it's just a fucking button. Matt Frivola clicked it.
Hey, you know what it is? Real recognize real, motherfucker.
He's one of the boys.
Real recognize real.
We followed the podcast a few days later, and then I was chopping it up with him. I said, oh, that's dope. Knock somebody out cold. And then some guy was like, oh, you can break his windpipe like that. He was like, can't break the windpipe if they knocked out the second I touch him.
That's
and he was
facts.
like, oh, yeah, you say that when you're in jail. And he was like, no, he signed a waiver. And then that's when I tweeted, I was like, if you come in the pot, I'll let you knock me out. I'll let you give me a chokehold. And he was like, I don't want to go to jail. I was like, I'll sign a waiver. And he liked it. I was like,
oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't see that part, dude. That would, because I saw John Jones, he was doing that for a certain amount of time to some people, right?
And he just picked the feet up.
And that's actually really fucking scary. Have you ever passed out?
Yes, I have. It's not fun. I woke up and I was crying.
Really?
I was like 9.
But how did it come to?
How did it come to happen?
Yeah, how did it come to happen?
Should I say it?
I mean, why?
It's kind of dark.
Oh yeah. Yeah, go ahead.
Thanks. Shit. I was like 11, right? And my brother was like 13, 14, that age. And he wanted to sell my Xbox to buy stuff.
He wanted to sell your Xbox.
Yeah, he wanted to sell my Xbox, and at the time, hard drives were like hella expensive.
Those are the big old ones where you put them on the Xbox itself,
yes,
right?
Those big ass ones.
I remember those.
And I was like, no, it's my fucking Xbox. Like, you said I could have it because he gave it to me. And I've had it for like 2 years at this point. So use mine. No, don't sell it.
No Indian giving.
Choked my ass out.
Really?
Yeah, choked my ass out. And I woke up, he was gone. And I just remember I woke up on the floor crying. But not because he sold the Xbox. I just woke up crying.
But where the Xbox was
Gone. Everything was gone.
Gone.
He sold everything.
They probably gave him like $20 at GameStop.
Oh
or something.
yeah, I remember it was so cheap, and I told him, I was like, the fucking hard drive is $500. I was so pissed.
What was the space on it? Do you remember?
It's like 512 gigabytes. But back then, 512 gigabytes
Right.
was a lot of space. Like we were talking about, I don't know what they're doing in these games now. What the fuck they're injecting in them, I don't know.
Steroids. They're pumping them with something.
Modern Warfare 500 gigabytes? Get the hell out of here.
Get the hell out of here, guy.
Get the hell out of here.
Jesus.
But yeah, he got me to chokehold like real quick. He's always been stronger than me. Like, nah, it's not even funny.
And you didn't sign a waiver, dude.
Fuck no. Just fucking. Shh. Fuck up.
Go to sleep, motherfucker.
Yeah, so. You know that, like, we have that L couch? We kind of fought and wrestled to there, and I was on the floor with my back up against the L couch, and he had me on top, just fucking. Yeah, I got my ass. Knocked my ass right out.
Well, did he at least buy something good with the money?
Yeah.
What did he buy?
Marijuana.
They didn't have the right Zaza then.
No.
You know
Not
what? They
back
probably
then.
had better gas then.
Fuck no. Gas is slowly evolving. Probably has more pesticides. You're right.
But the pesticide, it's what gets you. We need to go from gas to diesel.
Shaq Diesel. He's on a tour right now. He's fucking going crazy.
Shaq?
Yeah.
He's on the tour of what?
You know he DJs and stuff?
Oh.
Shaq Diesel, that's what he calls himself.
That's awesome.
Yeah, he dropped an album and everything.
Imagine that guy in the pit.
He's pretty crazy in the pit. There's a bunch of videos of him.
No, but imagine him in like a
And
hardcore pit.
I feel like everyone would just attack him.
Just gang up on him, just
start
jumping.
kicking the knee.
Someone's got him in the chokehold.
Teep kick.
It's like taking out a giant troll.
Yeah. But, dude, he's lost a lot of weight, too. I don't know if you noticed.
But Shaq's always been relatively fit because he's a fucking athlete.
I know, but he got big.
Yeah, he did get pretty big.
But he's, like, slimmed down again.
But
he
even,
just looks good, dude.
Even at his biggest, he was bodying fools, man. You know what I mean? Even at his biggest, he's still an athlete.
There was a... I don't know if you saw it on TikTok. This is a while ago. This guy, he was like, Mom, is that Shaq? She's like, oh yeah, we used to date. And he goes,
You know what?
she was broken.
I actually worked with a guy. I worked with a guy who his current wife was Dennis Rodman's ex-girlfriend.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Is he packing?
And then he said that man was packing. The stories that she would tell him.
I wouldn't want those stories.
You wouldn't want those stories, but it's like, think about it, man. It's Dennis Rodman.
That's also true.
He's not coming back.
Nah.
Like, she settled down. She's in a nice suburban community.
What stories did you hear?
Oh, I didn't hear any stories. I just heard he had a giant piece. That's it.
Those crazy motherfuckers got it like that, for show.
You know, and Dennis Rodman is as crazy as it gets.
Yeah. Madonna said he had a big piece. Is she alive still?
Oh, totally. Totally.
No, because she had like a bacteria infection. She was in the hospital for like last week.
Madonna?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she's alive.
Yeah, we would have thought she was dead.
Yeah.
Barely alive.
She needs to eat more probiotics. More Greek yogurt.
Because I remember I was talking about it with Lucid. And he was like, dude, she was old when I was a kid. He's like, how fucking old is she? And she still looks relatively young, but she's like 80.
Yeah, I mean, everybody says that. She's still, like, popping.
What the fuck was that?
It's not like TV.
Maybe my aunt. She was here earlier.
Oh, yeah?
Maybe. But, yeah, I mean, I don't know, dude. I'd love to have Matt Favela on the pod knock me out. That'd be cool.
If he comes on, I'll let him knock me out, too.
We have to sign a waiver, though.
That's a little scary, though. I'm not gonna lie. That's
It's
a little
not.
scary.
He's a trained professional.
He is a trained professional.
And I'm sure he'll tell me, okay, just pick up his feet like John Jones. You saw John Jones' video? Just pick up the guy's feet. And he'll just wake up like, whoa.
And then what about those little, like, the smelling salts that they crack and then they actually, like, wake you up? Isn't that supposed to wake you up, too?
I feel like I'd ferociously vomit.
Oh, those things are ferociously strong. Those things are insane.
I'd wake up like this, and I start crying.
I remember one time as a kid, you know, obviously being outside all the time, skating all the time, I was always getting cut up and shit.
Yeah.
So I was always in the first aid kit, right? And then one day I see this little bean in there. It's like a fucking white bean. And I'm like, what is this?
Nicotine patch.
And then it's like, next thing you know, I press on it. Poof, and then instantly, without even smelling it, just it's the worst thing in my life.
Well, you saw Joe Rogan. Did you see the one with Theo Vaughn and Joe Rogan? Mm-hmm. They didn't even get it out of the package yet, and it was wrapped in plastic, and they could smell it.
That's gnarly.
Like, that stuff's intense, man.
It's like that Pocket One Chip Challenge that we did.
Don't even remind me of that.
Think about the taste, how it was.
Dude,
Think
it was
about
so bad.
It tasted like rabbit food. You know alfalfa pellets? Mm-hmm. It tasted like alfalfa pellets.
Have you tried those?
I've had a couple alfalfa pellets in my life.
Okay, well, tasted like what I assume cardboard would taste like, but if you say if it tastes like those rabbit food, then you're spot on, because it tasted terrible.
I mean, not only did it taste like it, but it looked like it too.
It tasted absolutely fucking terrible. It's definitely my aunt. I can definitely hear her.
Nice.
Definitely my aunt. It's okay.
It's okay.
Hey,
It's okay.
I didn't know she was coming back. She just left.
Surprise attack.
Yeah, she's just over there banging all the glasses together. It's all good. You know? I just need a big ass sign that says, like, you know, shut up.
Shut up.
It's okay. It's okay. I just work here. That's it.
Did you try the Grimace Shake?
I did not. And I don't know how. I didn't see the challenge until Jake told me. He was like, hey, bro, we gotta do the Grimace Shake challenge. And I was like, oh, when's that shit over? And I was like, what's the challenge? And he sent me one video, and then my whole timeline on Instagram, my whole feed,
Completely changed.
Grimace Shake. And I was like, bro, this challenge is hilarious.
That's hilarious.
But it's too late.
It was so quick. It happened so fast.
June 29th, dude. It ended June 29th. Like, we missed it. It was too late. I told Jake, dude, it ends in one day. It's not worth it now. The challenge was hilarious, though.
It was hilarious, but I wonder how the shake was.
I've heard two different things on that. So that it's like if you eat the fries first, it'll taste like raspberry. If you don't eat the fries, it tastes like vanilla. It's a weird thing with your taste buds.
But if it tasted like vanilla, more people would have been more open to drinking it. I've heard that it tasted like shit.
I mean, maybe it depends on where you go. Like, my girl didn't like it very much. She tried it. Didn't like it. Personally, the color of it was... that's one of the reasons I didn't want to get
A
it.
little off-putting.
It's like, the shake's purple. I know it's McDonald's. That's all food coloring. I'm good. You know? Like, I'm pretty sure it's all food coloring.
I mean, but when did a little food coloring do us wrong?
Yeah, you're right.
It's okay.
Oh my god.
Everything we eat's got food coloring in it.
What?
Everything we eat.
Oh yeah. That's like an American thing though.
That's fucking right. Should have been red, white, and blue, not fucking purple.
How was your dogs on fucking 4th of July, man? America's holiday.
They weren't too bad. I had them inside with me, but it got to a point to where I think they got a little too scared. They were like shitting piss. It was really bad.
Oh my god.
So I took them inside, right? I gave them their little area where, you know, they could just rest and like have it not be so loud. But I think it just became so much for those little pups that they just started unleashing their bowels. They couldn't even control them. That's not the only time that's happened to me. One time, I was it's when my sister had her old dog. It's an English bulldog, I'm sorry. You know how those dogs are.
Yeah.
So I was out in the garage. It was all dark. Then this dog goes out into the garage too, you know? It's kind of just like lurking around. The next thing you know, I come out of the dark, right? Try to scare the damn thing. This dog's running away.
Why would you do that?
As it's running, its asshole just unleashed. As it's running.
Why would you scare the dog?
It's just one of those things, you know, you just got to. You know?
No, you don't.
It's like if a kid were to go into the garage when I wasn't there, I'd do the same fucking thing to a child.
You're terrible.
You know what I'm saying?
You're absolutely terrible.
But yeah, it seemed like its pucker valve just let go completely. And there was a trail of shit from where the dog was
to where it ended.
to where it ended.
Did you have to clean it up?
I did have to clean it up.
Was it worth it?
It was worth it.
Did you laugh?
It was hilarious.
How old were you?
I was around 19.
Oh yeah, that's fucking hilarious.
I was around 19-ish.
Cause I was like, if you're like in your like 11s, that's a little weird.
If I did that?
Yeah.
Why is that?
I don't know. It just feels like, why do you have this sudden urge to scare a dog?
It's because I grew up in a household where at any moment, like...
The dog's gonna shit all over the floor?
No. You're not safe from a scare. You know what I'm saying?
Do you guys just scare each other all the
At
time?
any moment. I have this vivid memory in my head of the house I'm in now. Very, very long time ago. I went inside, you know, after a long day of being outside. I went inside. The house is all dark. No one is there. I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna go upstairs, get something real quick.
You're sprint up them stairs.
Yeah, I'm running upstairs because, you know, I gotta get back outside. And next thing you know, I feel something grab my ankle.
Oh my god!
Something grabs my ankle, and it's like a type of sound, you know?
Yeah.
And I look down, and it's my dad. I was about to start beating his ass, dude. And it's just stuff like that. You're never safe.
Like this for the fucking bulldog.
No, that was way before, but it was terrifying.
Did you shit yourself?
Oh man, I don't.
Probably. Oh my god. Oh, your dad's probably laughing his ass off too.
Oh yeah.
I would. I'm laughing now. You see, now I know why you laughed at the dog.
He totally was.
Because that's
totally
fucking
was.
hilarious.
But it's different though when you actually do it to somebody.
Yeah, because at work, you know, like I told you, people love to come scare me. It's been a while, so you know, fuck them. But there's like this one short dude I've talked about before, and we had this guy come in and deliver material, and he always likes to scare people. And I told him, I was like, hey, he's coming right now, just hide behind my cabinet. So I get up the video, and I'm recording. I'm like, hey, I need to show you something. Come here. And he walks to like the little hallway, and he doesn't see my phone, and he scares him, and he falls right to the floor. He was so scared, and he gets up and he shit himself, and he went home. He was like,
Valid.
He's like, oh, you motherfucker. He's like, I went bobo. And one thought it was a joke, and he starts walking like
my
this
God.
and stuff, and he just left.
See,
He actually
but
shit himself.
What is it about the human body that just releases?
Safety mechanism.
Human body's crazy, huh?
I think every type of body is crazy.
It's insane.
Like, you know, think about like cells and blood and how like everything works. Isn't that just insane?
But not only that,
How
it's
does
like
that happen?
because
Jesus Christ.
you go from an animal. Obviously, we're animals too, but you go from an animal to us, right? Our body is so much more complex
It's not though.
when it comes to our brain.
Yeah, our brain is, but the body is such the same to like dogs to humans. Like it's so similar.
Very, very similar.
But our brains are just so much better. That's why we're the alpha. We are the alpha, the
We're
omega.
the alpha. We're the
Every
alpha.
animal can suck our cock. Literally, we're better than every animal that there ever was. Dinosaurs are dead. We're not.
I mean, in reality, dinosaurs weren't even that good. They were cool.
They weren't smart.
They were all right. I mean, they
It's
weren't
just
fucking producing
we are
nothing.
so much better than every other species. Like that's what gets me going at night.
And going back to the human mind, dude, I watched this movie yesterday. It was a hypnotist type movie,
Oh,
right?
fuck that.
And it was pretty much kind of like a horror movie, horror thriller type. So it pretty much got to this point to where, you know, you would be so scared of something, and your body cannot control that urge, right? You were so scared, and that scared happened for such a long amount of time, it eventually kills you.
Holy.
That's a real thing. You know what I mean? That's a real thing. For example, try and think of something that, well, you probably don't have something like that, but somebody that has an extreme fear of spiders, right?
Okay.
Put a spider on their lap, they're gonna go ape shit, right? And just imagine if that feeling happened for over a minute. That feeling of panic, that feeling of fear, their heart just racing. Eventually their heart just explodes.
So this hypnotist, this is fake, right?
Yeah, well, yeah, it's fake. But,
Basically hypnotizes them to think that it's their worst fear.
okay, spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert. Lock it down.
Okay, so pretty much what this hypnotist does, he starts helping you out, right? But he starts implanting himself into your memories, into your mind.
But you don't know that.
But no, you do know that in the movie, at least, right? For example, like you don't know when he's doing it, but you have dreams of him. You know, you see him around, you hear him, right? And then eventually you're just going crazy. And he pretty much just controls these people that he has hypnotherapy sessions with. And he controls them by the form of fear.
That's
right?
terrible.
For example, like there was this one girl who knew a little too much.
That's like an elite level serial killer right there.
And I feel like that's very real. It can happen.
It could happen. That's an elite level serial killer. There's like hypnotist serial killer, and then it's like Dahmer, like right here, bro. Like, you know?
But don't you think a hypnotist serial killer would be above that? Because how can you prove it? How can you prove it?
Holy shit.
That's why in the movie it was so hard to kind of get this guy, because how do you prove that's real? For all I know, you could be insane.
See, but the thing is, it's like, are they dying at his place?
No.
Where they're dying somewhere else.
For example, in the movie, there was this one girl. She was terrified of spiders, and she was driving with her husband.
Okay.
She was the driver at the moment.
Yeah.
And she's just chilling. She's on the phone, and she gets a phone call from the doctor.
Yes.
And then so he just says a specific phrase. This is how the world ends, right? And next thing you know, she looks down at her lap, and there's a giant tarantula on her lap. And then she's just kind of freaking out. Get it off of me. Get it off me. Her husband is like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
Like, calm down. You're fine. You know, she starts ramping up, getting more and more and more crazy until the fear just becomes so uncontrollable. She just drives and destroys both of them. I don't know if she drove into a car or building or what, but point is, she fucking died, and so did her husband.
How'd they catch him?
Honestly, that's a little too complex to explain.
See, I feel like he fucked up. This is how I would catch him. Like, all these people are dying. And I'm assuming they're relatively close to each other, like the deaths. Like within a few weeks or so, right? Yeah, all these people are dying. It's kind of weird. Like, no one could explain what the fuck happened. Like, they just start getting scared, and that's it. So then you start checking their bank details. Like, oh, he let him use a fucking credit card there. They all have one place in common, the hypnotist. That's when you start investigating him.
Right, they did do that.
Cash only.
No.
That's what I would do.
No, but then again, if you bring it up to a court, eventually, it's like your evidence doesn't hold up because you're not sane.
It's like The Conjuring.
The court deems you as not sane.
The devil made me do it.
See, and you know, in a court of law, are you going to believe that, or are you going to believe like, oh yeah, you killed these people?
As a First Amendment right citizen of America, my religion says the devil fucking did it. God damn it. Okay? So yeah, that's why he won that case.
And let me tell you this, the fucking terrorists on the plane 9/11, their religion made them fucking do it too.
Yeah, but they weren't American citizens, brother.
You're goddamn right, brother.
He won that fucking war.
You're goddamn fucking right.
Honestly, I don't think we should. That's fucked up. A lot of people died.
Oh yeah. No, but what I'm saying is,
I don't think we won that war. Still going on. We're still over there, technically.
my point is, their specific religion maybe made them do that as well. There's certain religions out there that make you do pretty extreme things.
Yeah.
Right? So...
like an infidel. That's what we are.
Or that, yeah. It can be extreme to others, you know? But anyways, what I'm saying is, you either believe everybody that claims that, or you believe none. It can't be fucking wishy-washy.
Exactly.
You either believe them all, or you don't believe any.
But that's why this is America. This is a great fucking country. Because there's different courts, different judges. You could say oh, the devil made me do it, and someone did that again with the same judge, she'd have to fucking, or he. Whenever I picture a judge, I picture a girl.
Because of Judy. Because of Judge Judy. That's it.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Because of Judge Judy.
My aunt was talking about her because she fucking loves her, dude. And she's like, look how she just cuts through the bullshit. She's like, that's how everyone has to be in life. Just cut through the bullshit, get to it, and that's it. I was like, yeah, you're right.
You know, I love those clips of the real sassy black judges.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I love that shit.
I hate the ones where it's like there's one that's been going around for so long now, but it came up again, obviously. There's a theory that there's just memes that came out like years ago and they just keep getting recycled, and it's 100% true.
Memes?
Ever since I heard that, I see it all the time.
You said memes?
Memes, videos, funny clips. It's like, oh, this was fucking hilarious when I was a little kid. Here it comes again next year. Oh, and it's back again next year.
Agree.
It's just like they're just trying to, boom. They just know that, oh, someone's going to forget that I posted this a year ago. Here we go.
So what's something that you kind of thought of that you have in mind that is one of those things?
Well, right now what I'm saying, it's like a judge show, and it was like, Mr. Potters, whatever his name is, you served 5 years in prison for not paying child support for your son, Dylan. And we're here today to do a test, and you are not the father. And he was like, oh my, she's got to go to jail. Something like, dude. And then she knew who the father was. I know who the father is. So it's like, so he was in jail for 5 years, lost everything, and he knew who the father was the whole time. She should go to jail.
100%.
And nothing happened to her.
So you think that keeps getting recycled?
Yeah.
And
I've seen that clip hundreds of times.
And there's one thing that specifically comes to mind, same thing with the judge, that keeps getting recycled, right? For example, There's this one guy who, he's a college student, delivering pizzas part-time, probably to pay his classes or courses, whatever he's taking, right? And he parks in a no-park zone to go and deliver a pizza real quick. He gets a ticket, and he goes in front of this judge, and he says, hey, judge, you know, look, I did it because of this reason. I was in and out real quick. And then the judge, he's like an older guy, glasses. He's real nice. He's real nice.
Yes, I know what you're talking about.
I see that every single year. Different people, right? But I
post it, the same video.
Yeah, but the same videos, those same heartwarming videos, I see them every single year.
They just keep getting recycled. Someone's like, okay, you know what's your turn to post it, buddy?
You know, I don't mind that though. I don't mind it because he's such a nice guy.
No one minds it.
At this point, I've kind of been, I kind of wanted to have like a petty ticket type thing like that, so I can be in front of him.
You have to go to New York, bro.
Yeah, fuck no, never mind. Screw that.
What a shithole of a fucking state. What a shithole state.
Hey, is it legal? You know what? Actually, it is legal, because now they're hiring people and paying them $150,000 a year
Kill rats.
to kill rats.
Let's do it, dude. I don't think that's the case anymore.
Did you talk about it on the pod?
We did. It was months ago.
I was about to say, is it legal to hunt them?
Months back. I feel like you just hunt them for free just because you're a fucking weirdo.
So if that place is so riddled with homeless people, why not just fucking hunt rats and cook them up?
Did you see that? Thank you. You see that guy, the homeless guy who was like controlling the rats? Did you see that? Real video.
That's crazy. I have seen that.
There was like a bunch of rats and he's like, no, sit. Hits them. They all just sit there looking at him.
It's like Ratatouille 2.0.
Big ass rats too. That's what's scary about New York. Those things are giant. It's like a hydro flask. There's a rat.
Yeah.
When I picture
insane.
a rat, I picture like that shit.
A mice.
That's what I've seen here.
A little fucking baby mouse.
These things are ginormous. It's a whole hydro flask. There's a rat, and they probably weigh the same.
And that's not including their tail.
I know.
Their tail is like this fucking thick.
Dude, those things are disgusting. Imagine
like
wanting to kill that.
Yeah, no, that thing's probably...
Bite you. Gotta wear protective freaking armor.
They'll start the plague.
They did. Technically.
But they'll start the plague again.
See, that's what I'm talking about. Alpha freaking species. We survived that shit? Are you kidding me? We can survive anything, bro.
Well, so many people were getting taken out by the plague.
And we're still here.
And we're still here, yeah.
Fucking
Potato famine,
Hey.
all that stuff.
Hey, you know what? Natural selection, that's what I call it. We're at the top.
So would you say humans have the most mental fortitude of all?
In what sense?
Just mental fortitude.
Fortitude of what?
Mental strength.
No.
That's it.
No.
No, why do you say that?
Because we're right now we're in a generation of everything's like, oh, I just give it to me now. Like I want it now. Like fucking soy boy type shit.
Do animals kill themselves? Do animals commit suicide?
I bet you some do. I bet you some jump off a cliff. You know what? That's fucking.
I'm wondering because it's like it comes to a point. For example, I'm just picturing a cheetah, right? A cheetah, a newborn fucking cheetah. It is so hard to survive as a newborn cheetah. You know, because it's like you're getting your mama cheetah bringing you food. You know, you got to learn how to hunt. It's so fucking hard to hunt, right?
Yeah.
But that's every single day for these damn guys. You know what I'm saying? Do they ever think like, you know what?
They're like a polar bear.
I'm gonna check out. Fuck this. I'm over this game. Do they ever think that? Do you think?
I don't think so. I don't. I hope not. That's terrible. Have your phone? We should look this up. Do animals commit suicide?
Because I mean, animals can be homosexual. My turtles were gay. I had 2 tortoises. They used to fuck all the time.
Did you hear them?
Yeah, I would see their super long dongs. They would span the size of their whole body.
Really?
Really. And they would come bucket loads. 100%.
What the fuck?
I'm telling you, I've seen this firsthand in my backyard.
How was it?
Bucket loads would come. It was a nightmare for my mom. She was the one who cleaned it up.
She fucking hated it.
She hated it. Because not only did they like to come bucket loads, they like to shit fucking bucket loads, dude.
How big were these fucking tortoises?
Oh, these tortoises were huge.
Okay.
They were, I mean, we hadn't even seen them at their peak size yet, and they were already like about this big.
because you said turtle. I was picturing like a little turtle.
Yeah,
And then you changed it to tortoise.
I should have said tortoise.
Wow. You know, there's like tortoises are like kind of endangered, right? So they have like this one tortoise who's like super old, and he's responsible for like 75% of all tortoises now.
Oh, yes.
You saw that?
Yes, he's
like,
actually keeping them alive.
He's like
baby.
the sole reason they're alive.
That's awesome.
That's amazing. He doesn't even know it. I knew a dolphin. Dolphins are so smart. You know, dolphins are like the second smartest animal.
Many species of non-human animals end their lives through self-destructive or accidental behaviors. So
I'm not talking about accidental.
Accidental is not suicide, my friend.
Technically.
But whether it's an act of suicide is a controversial question.
See, so we don't know.
We don't know that.
And I'm not reading that far, so.
I'm not reading that far either. You know what?
I'm going to go with no. I can see accidental. Like, I can see like a coyote accidentally sprinting off a cliff. Trying to get a goat.
The first animal we saw, for example, the dolphin, right?
Yeah, they're so smart.
Them being so smart, orcas being so smart, and with those belugas being so smart, with those types of animals being in a SeaWorld or something like that, always in captivity. You know, you've heard the orca cries of depression and all that shit, right?
Yeah.
You really don't think they're gonna fucking ram into the glass and try and destroy themselves?
Yeah, I can see that.
You know?
I can see that. Are you about abolishing zoos and shit?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, me too. I don't think it's worth it.
I understand kids get a kick out of seeing the fucking animals at the zoo and stuff like that, but
Be free, baby. Free
be
Willy.
fucking free.
Let them be free, dude.
You know? Even, especially SeaWorld.
I'm getting a little
SeaWorld,
sad right now.
All those places. Did you ever watch the Blackfish documentary?
No.
One of the most depressing things I've ever seen.
Pretty sad, huh?
Super sad.
They treat him like shit, I bet.
Super sad. They treat them worse than shit. You know? And it's terrible.
Like Unbroken.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. You know? But they're not fighting against anybody, though.
They can't.
They can't.
Because we're the alpha species.
Because that's right. You're 100% right. You're 100% right. That's why they're in captivity.
Did you watch that new Tom Segura? Yeah. The Special Sledgehammer?
I fell asleep like halfway through.
It wasn't that funny to me. Sorry, Tom.
Sorry, Tom. Hey, love your podcast, but
It was getting there, honestly.
do better.
It was getting there.
Work harder.
He made a joke about his kid. I was like, holy shit, I can't believe we just did that.
I might have heard it. What was it?
Talking about his penis in the shower.
Oh, yes.
That
I
was
heard that.
crazy,
I heard
dude.
that.
I was like, bro, chill out.
Hey, man, that's what the best of any.
Edgy.
That's what the best of any specific art form. That's what they do. They test the limits.
When I was watching that, I was thinking to myself, I know it's hard to like get famous in comedy. It's probably a very hard thing to do.
That wasn't extremely hard.
I'd like to go to like Kill Tony and try out, you know?
You motherfucker.
What?
I literally said I would love to go to Kill Tony and do it. You're like, oh fuck no, I would never do that.
I've had revelations.
I have
recently.
told you many times before. Let's drive to Texas. Let's put our name in the bucket.
No, the fuck you have not.
Yes, I have.
When?
Before. I know for sure I've done
Oh,
it.
yeah, fucking hypnotist.
I know I've done
Yeah,
it.
you fucking serial killer. Fuck.
I've done it. I know for sure I've done it.
You probably said it once, but I've never heard you say let's drive to Texas and go do it.
I've said it for sure.
Anywho,
At least twice.
that's something I'd like to do. But one of these days, I feel like we should all just like try to go to like some bar or something, just do stand up one day. Just try it.
Yeah, where do they even have that? Where the
They
fuck
gotta
open
have them all
mics?
over. They gotta have them all over.
See, I mean, they got the Comedy Store, they got Laugh Factory and all that shit.
I
But
know,
that's
but
in
that's
LA.
too big. That's too big. Though. We're not ready for that.
You know what I mean?
I'm trying to go to like some little bar, just like, hey, you guys doing shows? Let's do it.
But wouldn't you want more of a broader audience?
No, but the thing is, I feel like they book you there. Those are bigger places.
But what I'm saying, if it were an open mic,
Oh yeah.
because if it is, it's a bigger area than like some little fucking dive bar here in Upland.
See, I just don't know what jokes I would write. That's a hard thing for me.
That's why you sit down and write your fucking material.
I've tried before because there's a guy I used to work with. He was in a little bit of everything growing up and still was. And he was like, hey, he actually invited me out one time. I should hit him up. Dude, he he owns a not he doesn't, he shares a timeshare with people, and he's like, hey, I got this timeshare. Here's a link. You can go whenever the fuck you want. And he sent me a link, and I was like, I called. I was like, hey, did you send me this? He was like, yeah. He was like, use it whenever you want. Timeshare in Las Vegas.
What is that exactly?
A timeshare is like a home that multiple people own, and they rent a time slot out of the year that they can go.
Oh, gotcha.
So it's their house for that time. And it's just like a real generic, nothing inside, just generic stuff like your couch, kitchen and stuff, and you just leave it spotless when you leave.
It's kind of sketchy, don't you think?
No. People do it all over the place.
Well, next thing you know, you got fucking cameras in your light bulbs, you got cameras in the shower.
You know, in South Korea, that's one of the biggest crimes.
Cameras in the toilet.
Did you know that?
I didn't know that.
I think that was like their number 2 crime over in South Korea. That
Really?
All the Airbnbs and stuff have cameras in them. It's super illegal.
Well, you know, South Korea, they ban porn. They don't let you watch porn.
That's probably why they do it. And that's probably why it's their second top 2 crime.
Yeah.
Well,
Number 1 is probably the dark web.
yeah. Number 1's probably like people trying to go to North Korea and shit.
I mean, I don't know why you'd go there.
I have no idea. No idea. But, where are we on? Jokes? Timeshares. Well, that guy, he was like, hey, dude, there's a group of us and we all just sit and kind of just try to write jokes for each other. And he's like, I do it every week. He's like, you're a funny effing dude. And he's an older man. He's like 60. He's like, you're really fucking funny. He's like, you'd be great at stand up.
That's
I was
awesome.
like, you think so? This was like last year. I was like, you think so? He's like, yeah. I was like, I should do it. And I sat there trying to write a joke and shit. And I was like, this fucking sucks. I just gave up. That's when I was a little bitch.
That's why you're not getting good at stand up.
That's why I was a little bitch back then, you know? But he had like this group of people, and he said that every week, like 10 of them will all just sit there and just try to brainstorm jokes for each other.
Well, yeah, I mean,
they would help each other write jokes.
That's what even the biggest comedians in the world
really?
do, man. Yeah. They do that. For example, like Chris Rock. I believe it's Chris Rock. As soon as he's done with a set, he'll go in the back room. All right, let's break it down. What worked, what didn't, all this shit. You know, he's there. I don't know if it's his boys or I don't know if he hires people or
Probably
what.
as a team.
But yeah, dude, a lot of people, especially the ones that are real close friends, they tend to do that.
Yeah.
You know, bounce ideas off each other.
He did invite me out to that once.
You should try it out.
I should. It'd be cool. Just kind of pick their brain to see like what the fuck they're writing, and like how do you guys like start a punchline and like how do you build it up? Because he's like, dude, you're really funny. He's like. I should hit him up, bro. I don't see why not. I don't see like why all of us can't go on a Thursday or something. Just be like, hey, bro, let's get this shit done. Let's try.
Yeah, that'd be cool, man.
Let's fuck around. Let's try to learn.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
I mean,
cool.
we watch plenty of comedy.
A lot.
You know.
Maybe too much.
I don't think you have too much.
No.
You can never have too much laughter in your life.
It's true. Yeah, you're right. No, you're right. I don't know if I'd have stage fright though.
I mean, you're gonna be a little frightened especially if it's the first time doing it.
There's like times where like I love attention, then there's times where it's like, okay, I can't do it. I feel like that'd be one of the times where I couldn't do it.
I'm sure you'd be able to do it. You'd just be a little nervous. I'm sure you'll be fine. But that's why you just if that's really something you want to do, you obviously got to keep doing it.
That's true.
Condition yourself.
And you know, the other day, you told me you're like, why don't you like try out photography? And that just like sparked something in my brain, just like. That was the best thing you've probably ever told me in my whole life.
Why is that?
I don't know. It just seems so interesting.
Have you tried it?
I've been looking up on YouTube like how to take photos on my phone because that's like the best thing I have right now. That's not a photo lens camera, or that's not a lens for photos. That's just a lens for videos.
Well, especially with the phones we got now, you can do a lot. With them.
So I've been kind of researching. I'm like, I should try it.
Dabbling a bit in it. That's sick, dude. You should totally check it out.
You know, you have to find yourself of what you want to take photos of. Like, tell your story through a photo. That's what's cool.
I see. That's the hard part.
That's the hard part.
How do you do that?
I don't know. But basically, it's like finding stuff that you like to take photos of. That's who you are.
What do you like taking photos of?
Random shit, like homeless guy in the street or something. You know, I need a real fucking camera for that shit. I need a real camera for that.
Then you got Hep C, and then you're fucked. Or AIDS or something.
I already got fucking herpes right here, so I might as well. I don't. It's okay. But I don't know, dude. Just go like random shit that I see. The city life. I like stuff like that. Like people watching, that's so cool. Imagine that. Now imagine I get a picture of people watching. Me watching people, what I find interesting. Like, oh, that was cool.
But then again,
You're in a public area, I can take a picture of you. Leave me alone. Bye.
when does it become weirdo shit?
Peasant. When I start hiding in a bush to
Do you
see.
let them know or not?
Fuck no.
Oh, you don't let them know? Hey, I took this picture of you.
Hell no.
No?
No. No. Maybe.
And
Is that illegal?
I think it's illegal.
It's illegal if I'm like hiding in a bush trying to take a picture of someone like getting undressed in their house. You know?
Because it's like same thing for a YouTube video, you know? You got to get their permission to
Yeah,
actually
it's true.
put their face in a
That's
YouTube
true.
video.
That's true.
Maybe don't post it.
Spank bank.
I was thinking the same thing.
Oh man, that's terrible. I feel like it's cool though. And I like black and white.
Hey man, look, I'm telling you, if you're gonna start the photography, start it now.
I know, no, yeah.
Because if you start doing it in the older ages, it's gonna look weirder. You know, the older you get, the weirder it looks.
It's like, sir, why are you 55 taking pictures of little kids at a elementary school?
Also, that's what you want to take pictures of.
No, dude.
I'm just kidding, man.
You ready to go?
I'm pretty fucking hungry, actually.
Yo, yeah. Where you guys going to eat?
We got some. No, we got some carne asada cooking. Actually, we got a whole feast going on.
Nice, dude.
Mom made some salsa.
I'll be over there soon then.
Chips and dip. It's
Yeah,
gonna be
I'll head
good.
over soon.
It's gonna be good.
I'll just go take a shower and I'll meet you down there.
Yeah, absolutely.
No, it's okay. That's
Nephews are here now.
Has he
Sisters
met
here
them
now.
yet?
He just did.
For the first time.
For the first time.
I was thinking about that. I was like, dude, he's been in the military for a while. Even the oldest one?
Yeah, he was there before any of their births.
Wow. That's awesome. Do they know him?
No,
Maybe
they don't
through
know.
FaceTime or
Just
anything?
through FaceTime, but that's not even. One's autistic, and then
it's
the other
probably
is
still
just,
a little weird, huh?
Yeah.
When they met him, they're a little scared.
No, yeah, totally.
That sucks.
100%.
I'm sure he's happy to meet him though.
Yeah, but even my dogs are scared of him.
Is it the vibe?
No, it's just unknown person.
Is
Who
it
are
the tats? The tats?
you? Nah, it's not that. Just who are you?
He's more tatted up than you.
100%.
For show.
Yeah.
He's got his legs tatted up too, huh? I've also decided I'm getting the panther head on my right leg. I just need it.
Is that your hurt one?
No. I've always pictured the panther head on my left knee. Maybe I shouldn't be so impulsive. Maybe I should wait.
Why don't you just do it on your left?
Because what if I need to get like surgery or something? What if I potentially need surgery?
Oh, you know, you're 100% right. You're 100% right.
That's what I've been worried about. But I've always pictured it on my left leg. I don't want it on my right leg.
So just be a little fucking patient and wait.
I can't, dude. I've waited so long.
And that's how you get fucked up tattoos.
That's true. You're so right. I could wait.
It's all right, man. You waited this long. Why not a couple months longer?
Remember I was telling you about how I wanted to get Penelope's footprint on me.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be fucking massive. Because she's 3 now.
Now it is. You don't have any little fucking...
Well, Ivan from work mentioned, he was like, bro, you know, like, when she's born, they get foot and handprints and they give it to you. And I was like, fucking retard.
Well, he has like 7 kids, doesn't he?
No, he has 1.
Oh.
He was like, yeah, dude. He's like, why don't you just get a copy of that and have him trace it? I was like, you were so smart.
Perfect.
You were the smartest dude I've ever met. After that, he was the smartest dude I've ever met.
Crowned. You instantly crowned him.
And he was like, dude, that's a perfect spot for it right there.
Perfect. There you go.
That's a pretty good spot. I don't like it though.
You think it'll be... It's that small. It'll fit.
Oh yeah, she was a little baby. But now, if it was, it'd be like this whole fucking thing, right?
Yeah, it'd be a cover up now.
Dude, she's like 4 feet tall.
How old is she?
3.
Pretty fucking big. 4 feet tall.
Yeah,
She's 4 feet tall.
I think so.
I doubt it. 4 feet's pretty big, bro.
You have a tape measure on you?
No, but I'm telling you, 4 feet's pretty big.
Okay, so I was looking at it because you know we have everything marked on that wall. It said 222, and I'm like, she's way taller than that now, like by a mile. That was just a year ago.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta get her up there on that wall. I gotta measure it. I'm dying to know.
Yeah, dude. Because
I'm dying to know.
4 feet tall seems a little too big.
I'm just dying to know. I really am. I'm just gonna pick her around and measure.
Yeah. Just do it.
And then I leave and she just starts crying because I left. Yeah, but I'm ready. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Alright guys, you can follow us on Instagram at Daddy's Dungeon Pod, on TikTok, Daddy's Dungeon Pod. Email us any questions, concerns. Your girlfriend left you and you're depressed. Let me know. daddysdungeonpod@gmail.com. Yeah. Jose, plug yourself.
Sick Puppy with 2 E's on Instagram and Twitter. You can go ahead and email us, daddysdungeonpod@gmail.com. You already said that. Thank you. And this has been episode 66, everybody.
Yeah. 66 episodes.
And counting.
And counting. You never know. We might have Matt Frivola on here pretty soon. That'd be cool.
Episode 67.
Video
knows?
chat. He has his own little setup.
We should have him episode 69.
That'd be cool. He's one of the boys. He'd like it. All right, guys. Peace.